What the actual fuck am I doing? What the fuck? Oh shit. Oh no, that should have been a triple.
Nigga, what?
I fucking no-scoped the shit out of this. Alright, what's going on, guys? It's Jev. Hope you guys enjoyed that little intro clip there. I probably am gonna do that as long as I have some clips and all sorts of other stupid and funny-ass moments that happened throughout the night there. Those clips ended up actually happening a couple days ago at this point, but last night I wasn't able to play as much as I wanted. But real quick, I wanted to thank you guys for all the love and support on my videos recently. It means a lot for the new Call of Duty and everything like that, seeing new hype and all sorts of people just, you know, actually being interested in the game. So if you're new here, please subscribe. I appreciate it. If you've been here a long time, leave a like on the video. I appreciate it. It helps a ton. We've been ended up on trending like multiple times, surprisingly, at least until the yellow symbol hits and removes us anyway. It's weird because that's exactly what happened to all the campaign gameplay videos. They would go up, and I think the first one was like peaking at like number 16 for gaming or something like that, and it was up there for like over 12 hours or some shit like that, and then it just disappeared, and I was like, damn, okay, whatever, you know, we were on there for a period of time. Usually I just see it drop off, but okay. And then I go and look over at it, and slowly but surely every single one of those videos ended up getting the yellow symbol on them. They seriously need to open up some of these walls so players are actually able to get through here. No, not you, Siri. Fuck you. Can you even hit a quad feed, Siri? Oh my god. They were coming for me. They were dominating this lobby. I joined up and just started popping the fuck off. This MK2 carbine seems like the only formidable sniper rifle whenever you're like real close range. I shit on people so bad with this thing that they were angry at me and said that I was using using a shotgun. This ain't no shotgun, baby. Could put a sniper scope on it, but then I would end up losing a lot of the power that this thing had. It ain't that strong. I actually have the strongest factory barrel on this thing now. Whatever the max one is, that'll actually give you the damage that you need. I had dead silence on. What the actual fuck? Maybe it ran out right when I got near him. What the? Oh yeah, by the way, they're actually going to be nerfing that whole sound thing. Apparently there's going to be a huge overhaul. This is just a rumor at the moment. I saw Charlie Intel tweet about it. Apparently there's going to end up being a huge overhaul for this game because people are saying that it's completely unplayable in its current state. And I mean, just from all the memes and all the other shit, I wouldn't be surprised either if it were actually true, just because they're just looking at it like, yikes, we're kind of getting made fun of really fucking bad here. Even though this game isn't like the typical Call of Duty that we're used to, and it's absolutely difficult and in a pretty bad state, I would say, but the game feels very unique at least. But it definitely has its problems, that's for sure. Trust, I was that guy that's sitting here screaming for the new radar. Apparently the original radar is going to be returning by late November. My character's an asshole. My character laughed after I shot that guy in the head for the revenge kill. I threw a flash there, he sits down a claymore, and the other person watches that corner. I'm fucking... We're playing with actual strategy, but who the fuck is actually happy about only dropping 22 kills in a fucking TDM? And that's the person that did the best in the lobby. That shit is terrible. It doesn't feel good for anybody. Sure, it might feel good to win, but end of the day, like, do these matches even fucking matter anyway? Like, do the wins matter? Does the KD matter? Does any of that shit matter? It's more so about the fun at the end of the day. Yesterday, I was in a ground war lobby, and somebody on the other team was talking shit at the same time that I came in and started saying something. The guy was like screaming, talking shit, and I guess he was just pissed off at the way that the game was going. And I mentioned that the top person in the entire lobby only got less than 30 kills in a game with 64 players in it. And we're supposed to be okay with this? The dude, I guess, took it as a way of, like, as soon as he heard the number of kills that I mentioned towards him, he thought I was talking shit to him. Shut the fuck up, man, you got shit on. I literally have just as many kills as you by, like, -2. And I'm talking about how sad and boring the game actually is if you're not able to get more kills. And it's weird, though, because the game is incredibly frustrating and broken in its own ways, but I'm addicted as fuck to come back and play it. I didn't feel like that with the other Call of Duties. It would just feel like, well, just gonna have to play it anyway. Fucking deal with it. This game, it's like, yeah, I'm just gonna deal with it, but it's a different feeling. I have no idea how else to explain it to you except for having the original super broken things from like MW2, MW3, all the original frustrations on those games. And now there's a huge overhaul coming, and apparently a big map pack for all the original maps as well. So I'm assuming they feel like they fucked up on the maps, they fucked up with the radar, they fucked up with footstep noise, I guess? I don't know. So that's your first route. Your first route is to walk all the way over here and just throw a bunch of items at the buses? It's your first move during the game. Instead of running straight to their spawn to see if they're like, you know, willing to tussle, that's what you do. Tactical, man. Let me tell you. Is it tactical or pussy? You can't be that happy with like 15 kills a game. There's no fucking way. Apparently the rumor has been leaked by the same guy that's been leaking a bunch of shit. I don't look that deep into the shit. I just see like whatever Charlie Intel will tweet or whatever, but, and word of mouth and whatever other people end up telling me anyway. I don't know who to trust or listen to, so. That guy's pissed. Let me pull it up here. Let's look at it. Rumor, minimap is returning to normal later in November. A big overhaul to reportedly come from the Gaming Revolution. Minimap will be returning by the end of November. There's a big overhaul coming. List of DLC maps for Modern Warfare League. Network, Terminal, Crash, Vacant, Broadcast, Scrapyard, Rust, 6v6 and Gunfight. Era, or it's named a different kind of thing, I'm not entirely sure. Boneyard, Caged, Hook, 4 ground war maps, and 3 gunfight maps. Now, obviously, I don't know or think that this shit is all gonna drop at once. Maybe they'll split it up or some shit like that. Maybe they will drop it all at once with the huge update and everything and just be like, hey, sorry, we fucked up season 1. This game was, you know, we tried something new and it just was not working out. So this is season 2. Here we come. Alright, let's drop the VTOL on their spawn. Once it's on their spawn, I guess they'll spawn over here. After they get cleared out over there, they should spawn over here. Unless my team just keeps killing them in spawn, who knows? Our teammates spawned here. Does that mean they're still just gonna keep spawning in the corner with a fucking VTOL above them? Dude, these spawns are weird as fuck. That's probably another thing. They're definitely looking at the spawns. There's no way the spawns are working as intended. Or at least if it is intended, a lot of the time, the spawns are telling you don't engage with anybody by spawning you across the map every single time you die. Even in Domination, they'll spawn you away from your B flag, which was never the case in any previous iteration of Call of Duty ever. 30 seconds. We're about to run out of time and we still need 10 more kills just to get to 75. There's no way that you guys were able to, in testing, be able to actually reach the score limit together. Here's the thing though. I played in a couple custom matches with Agony and stuff like that with the radar turned on and stuff, and the matches actually ended quickly, okay? But that's because all the people in the lobby also were pressing forward a lot of the time. But that radar was on, so it's difficult to tell if people were playing forward because everybody in the lobby didn't want to end up being that guy, which was the case in public matches on Call of Duty. You would be made fun of for being that guy that's trying to play tactical. Not just a chicken with their head cut off. It's a different style. Difference between just straight up camping, sitting there in a corner waiting for shit, running around with your head cut off. There's absolutely a middle ground. There's more extremes of the camping, more extremes of the headlessness. So it's difficult to tell, but I know for sure having that radar on with the red dots on definitely helped with anybody that was trying to hide anywhere. That's for sure. And this game has a big hider camper problem. Now, honestly, I was gonna be fine with how the game is currently for the entire year. I would have just fucking dealt with it. Don't get me wrong. I would have adjusted. I've been adjusting. Over this time, for the past couple days, I've been getting myself in the groove, been feeling it more and more, being able to understand my limitations. Obviously, if you give everybody the time to adjust, they will. But that doesn't mean that after making that adjustment that the game is fun. The game is fun. I'm not saying it's not fun, but for a lot of people, it's very, very frustrating and just not what they expect whenever they go and get a new Call of Duty. Now, I do know a whole bunch of people that actually are upset about the whole, you know, idea of it changing, I guess. They're like, oh, I was really loving the whole tactical, you know, way that they were going. God, I really hope this overhaul doesn't change too much. We'll just have to wait and see, man. I don't know. I feel like for the type of game, I feel like the thing that you're enjoying most about the game, or most people are enjoying about the game anyway, is the gunplay. If we're able to experience the gunplay more and more, I feel like everybody will be able to accept at least whatever direction the game is gonna go in. The maps are still shit, though. I'm not gonna be convinced otherwise. Sometimes the spawn works in your favor, you know, whenever they just don't flip and you're able to spawn trap them into a corner, just ignore 80% of the map. In the other Call of Duties, even if you did ignore a portion of the map, there were still, I don't know. I'd rather the spawn stick than flip, but at the same time, I mean, more flips on a game where it's difficult to locate people until you're shot by them anyway. It's infuriating. I don't know. First thing I hear is Claymore set.
In the area.
And my character calls out. Great. Oh, he's hacking their shit.
Got your 6.
Can my character shut the fuck up? It's been about 4 minutes and the top team hasn't even reached 20 kills yet. It's just disgusting. Usually you'd be able to get to 20 kills within the first minute and a half. At least 10 kills a minute, man. Like, holy fuck. Why is my screen tilted? I'm really confused. Is it the map or is it me? Yeah! Point blank! I don't care if it was in the shoulder. It's a bullet! I couldn't even see. Okay, I was gonna say, why didn't I see the glint in his scope? He's not using one. Dude, even if they got rid of the scope glint for snipers, at least then they wouldn't lose to AR's long range. All I'm saying. Snipers absolutely, without a question, get outclassed at long range. Sure, you'll definitely get killed by snipers, but if you run up on one, you probably have won. Looking forward to this overhaul and whatever it brings. It's probably gonna feel like a pretty different game, but if the gunplay stays the same, I am fine with that. The gunplay is some of the best gunplay I've ever felt in a Call of Duty, period. Honeymoon phase or whatever. The gunplay on this game is some of the best feeling gunplay I've ever felt in an FPS ever in my life. So as long as that shit stays, I'm cool. We got 77 out of our 100 kills in an entire 10-minute game. Highest amount of kills in the game is 14, and nobody had fun because of that. There's no way that somebody's going to argue for spending 10 minutes to get 70 fucking kills. There's nobody that's gonna argue for that. It's too slow. There needs to be a way to make us engage more. There has to. There has to be a way to make us engage with each other more. There has to be. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about this whole leak thing going on. I'm not entirely sure what to think about it. I'm excited for it. I don't know what this entire overhaul entails either, but World War II ended up getting an overhaul, and it played amazing after that overhaul. The issue is that it was 6 months after release, whereas this, at the most, is about a month or so. So, better now than 6 months down the road when nobody gives a fuck anymore, just like World War II. So, let me know what you guys think down in the comment section anyway. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and yeah, it's been Jev, guys. Later.